As a home inspector, if you were giving guidance to someone that was looking for a home inspector, are there any particular like special services or traits or behaviors that you would look for? Hello YouTubers, we're here with the ProfitDig Construction Show. As always, I've got Jeff Spencer and I'm Jeff Givens, and we have a special guest with us today, Wally Rankin from Trout Creek Inspections. We're really excited to have you here. Wally, we've got some home inspection questions for you.
Go for it.
Yeah, first, before we get into them, you want to tell us a little bit about maybe the area that you service?
Sure. Yeah, my company services most of West Tennessee and all of Middle Tennessee. We've got a couple inspectors on staff right now and been in business for 7 years and just pride ourselves on providing the best inspections that we can.
Yeah, and personally, I've had Wally do a home inspection for me and was very satisfied with it. I just want to throw out some anecdotal evidence there. Very good quality work, so I can attest to that. And he's a good friend. So I guess the first question I would have for you, Wally, is, as a home inspector, if you were giving guidance to someone that was looking for a home inspector, are there any particular, special services or traits or behaviors that you would look for?
Yeah, as in any job, there's different quality of home inspectors out there. I mean, any job you work, there's people who are good at it and people who aren't good at it. Something you should be looking for when you're looking for a good home inspector, ask them if you have an average house, say it's 1,400 to 2,500 square feet. That inspection should take about 3 hours. Mm-hmm. If you call somebody up and you ask them how long is your inspection going to take, and they say, "I'll be done in about an hour and a half," run.
That's first red flag.
Run from that individual. They are not doing a quality home inspection. So you want to look for that. You can ask questions about, what all do you inspect? Inspectors should be able to rattle off exactly what they're going to go through, what they inspect. Every different system, from the heating and air to getting up on the roof. You can ask them, do you climb up on the roof?
Yes. Is that common that a lot of inspectors won't get on the roof?
Many don't.
Really? Okay.
We're not required to, per the home inspection standard that we follow. I try to where possible. Sometimes
if you see a big hole in that roof, you're like, maybe this isn't the roof to get on top of.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
Yeah.
If it's not too steep, for sure I need to be getting up there. Sometimes though, you get a 10, 12 pitch, you're not getting up there. Okay. It's just too steep for you. So, and most of the time, a lot of inspectors, we're hindered by our insurance too. Our insurance companies won't cover us over a 412. So
you're taking a risk.
So anytime you go on something over a 412, you're taking a risk. Mm-hmm. But I'm out there looking out for my client's best interest. I want them to know everything about that home that they're buying, and I want them to have the best inspection possible. So I'm getting on things that are a lot steeper than
in our area. Wouldn't you say that probably 50% or more homes are 512 or greater?
Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely in our area. Which we're not an area that has any type of snow load or anything like that, but it's it's built that way for looks. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my sister-in-law, she loves to call the houses that we have around here peakalicious. We have a lot of
What does that mean, peakalicious?
It just means that there's a lot of different peaks on the house.
Okay.
Yeah, she likes houses that are peakalicious. So home inspectors don't, but it's around here, that's just the way that they build.
My goal is to use that word tomorrow
There you
in
go.
a
Use
business
it.
meeting.
Use it.
Now, in your opinion, like if it's a roof that's too steep for you to inspect, would it
Yeah.
be worth a call to a local roofer to have him come out and look it over?
It can. Inspectors have different certifications and stuff too. I'm an advanced roofing certified inspector. But if it's something that I can't walk, most of the time, if it's that steep, I can see everything on that roof with binoculars anyways. So there's not really, we'll still get up on a ladder if it's reachable. OSHA requirements don't allow us to go over 18 feet if there's not another person on the job with you. But again, I promise OSHA I follow the regulations.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
you do what you got to do sometimes.
Yeah.
So you still get up to the gutter and lift up the shingles, make sure that there's underlayment there, looking for drip edge. Drip edge is not required in our area, but home inspectors still do like to see it. So
you mentioned the standards and regulations.
Yes.
Like, how local are those standards?
Not at all. Not at all. Most home inspectors follow. Now, you do have state regulations. Tennessee does have state regulations. Some states have no regulations whatsoever. For example, Michigan, my home state.
It's only federal, or are there federal?
No federal.
No regulations at all.
None. So I could go to Michigan tomorrow and say, hey, I'm a home inspector. As long as I get a business license, I'm good to go. Without any sort of documentation of training or whatsoever.
That's terrifying.
It is. It's kind of scary. But Tennessee, starting, I believe it was 2006, Tennessee started requiring home inspectors to be licensed. And part of that licensing is you have to pass the National Home Inspector exam.
Do you feel like there's a lot of value in having that license, or do you feel like it's kind of like I'm just checking the box?
No. I feel like there's a lot of value in the home inspection license. As far as the National Home Inspector exam,
Out for debate.
Yeah,
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so those are some things to look for. Ask the home inspector, how long is it going to take you? What do you inspect? Trying to think of what some other things that
I know one of the things I was looking for anytime I've had a home inspection was some type of report with pictures and explanations.
Yeah. Most inspectors nowadays do a digital report. We'll email it to you. Another question that's a good question is, how soon will you get this report to me?
Yeah. The clock is ticking, right?
Exactly. Yeah. And a lot of times when you're doing the inspection, you're at the end of that inspection period for that contract that the real estate agents have agreed upon. So we're 24 hours or less on ours. So from when we get out there to you have a report in your inbox emailed to you, and it comes in an HTML form and it comes PDF form. So you can download it to your computer, and it's also got an HTML online form too that you can go back in the future and look at it. Within 24 hours, it'll be in your inbox. So that's something that you can ask too. It's a good question for sure. Yeah.
Well, good. That was an interesting topic.
Yeah.
I think we'll dig into some more topics soon. I think we'll just go ahead and end this video here. But we appreciate you guys tuning in. If you like our content, please like the video, share our channel, share the video with your friends, subscribe to the channel so you can get those notifications. We really appreciate you tuning in. Have a good one.